Hi everyone, it's Trevor Olenek from GNR Camping World. We are Winnipeg's only RV care dealer, and we have Winnipeg's largest and most experienced RV service center. This is our 50th anniversary sale, and we're standing by this magnificent Keystone Residence 40 FLFT destination model, park model, whatever you want to call it. But with this, you know what? This is the double loft, FLFT, this is the double loft. When we go inside, it is unbelievable. These have become so popular, it's hard to keep them in stock. And when you go inside, what you're gonna notice is a lot of units that have sleeping for a lot of people, you lose so much living space. Not the case with this one. This has 3 massive slide outs. And when you take all that sleeping area and put it above the unit into what they call like the second floor, the loft, you're not sacrificing any of your floor space, living area, master bedroom area, bathroom area for that sleeping capacity. This can sleep up to 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 people, I believe, if I'm not incorrect there, but I'm pretty sure it's up to 8 people. On the outside, let's be honest, on Destination Series, the outside is nothing spectacular. It's an impressive unit, don't get me wrong. It's massive, it's imposing, it looks stunning. But there's not a lot. You don't have a lot of storage. There's storage under the bed that you can access from the outside on the master bed. The rest of it is all living area, so there's not a lot of storage. What most people do at a seasonal site is they have a shed. I know I'm at a seasonal site. I have a shed. I put stuff in there. I have barbecues, things like that. I mean, 30-pound propane tanks, of course, and we fill them up. We give you a battery. Even though you're plugged into a campsite, sometimes you lose the power. You can power some things in there with the battery. We'll give you that. Most of the time what we do for customers is we'll deliver this, set this up, block it, hook it up to the services, and that's, I mean, these things are 13,000, 14,000 pounds, so not many people want to be towing these, so we have the capability and we do that for a lot of customers. There's 2 entrances on this unit here. I'm not sure if you can see this here, but if you look, we have 2 entrances. Now this is what I'd call the secondary entrance. This goes right into the bedroom. I'm just gonna open it up, let you see that real quick. Goes into the bedroom. You have a screen door, ventilation, lots of windows in there too. When we go inside, you'll see that. We'll go in the main area first. Now, if you have guests sleeping in the main living area, there's a hide-a-bed in there, or somebody's sleeping in there and you're an early riser, you can get out and go on with your day out your master bedroom door here. And again, there is a screen door for ventilation. These come with the Moride steps here. Very, very solid, very sturdy. And these ones clip on and remove if you need to. Remember, you're not towing this around, so they really don't need to fold up quick. And in all honesty, most people at a seasonal site eventually end up building a deck or whatever, so you can just take those off and store them, or leave them and use them as a very, very solid, secure step. Okay, here's a huge slide out here. Windows, if you look, the deep, dark tinted windows, huge windows and lots of them, just open up that living area, as well as the bedroom quite a bit. And of course, you have the patio door. This is what makes kind of a Destination Series trailer or a park model is when you get the patio doors, okay? And the size, this is over 40 feet long. It's tall, it's as tall as a semi. It's about 13.5 feet tall. So it's a big unit and it maximizes your floor space and still allowing you to sleep a whole bunch of people. You know what, let's go inside, let's have a look. I think we're gonna go to the bedroom first. And come on in, we'll go right to the bedroom and then we'll finish up, I think, with the living area. And I think that's the most impressive part of this. But if we look at the bedroom, first thing you're gonna notice is look at all the room around, right? A lot of models you go into, you're trying to change your clothes and it's just everything, you're bumping into walls, right? This has a ton of room in here, ton of storage as well. So first thing, king bed. Massive, huge king bed, and it does lift up to reveal a big storage compartment. And it is accessible from outside, as I mentioned before. And this is where you can store extra bedding and whatever else you need to. King bed, lots of extra lighting, individual reading lights here as well, and storage. Look at the storage. Look at the storage. Real plywood. Real hardwood cabinetry and door fronts and things like that. This is real wood here. This is mortise and tenon joining. It's not particle board wrapped in paper to look like wood. This is real. And again, it's going to stand up for years and years and years. Lots of storage in here. You are prepped for secondary TV in here. It comes with one TV, but we can add other TVs as well. You do that on your own. You've got massive hanging closet here. Drawers already in. They try to do this as residential as they can, right? This is just like your home bedroom. I want to open this while we're over here. You can see this huge closet, hanging closet, but it's also prepped for washer and dryer should you ever decide that you want to do that. A lot of people, we have customers that use these all summer long. They basically live in them all summer long. And then during normal times, they'll go down south or away for the winter. So they spend a tremendous amount of time in here and maybe want to put in some washer and dryer in there. Okay, so here, let me just shuffle by you here. This also is equipped with 2 air conditioning units, okay? You have your separate thermostat here. This is for the loft area as well as the master bedroom. And then you have a second, or the primary air conditioner for the main living room. A lot of people ask, hey, what's the amperage on this unit? How, I'm only at a seasonal site that has 30 amps. Can I use this there? Can I actually put this on my seasonal site? You know what? You can with some caution. We give you an adapter that'll go down to from 50 amp to 30 amp. I run my 50 amp unit on a 30 amp service. You would not probably be able to run both air conditioners at the same time, but you can run them one at a time along with almost everything else cautiously, right? You don't want to be running your hot water tank and a kettle and your microwave and everything all together, right? Even at home, that's not a good idea. But we can definitely set you up on a 30 amp site if that's what you have. Okay, this is what's fun about this one. This is awesome. I love this. Come on, let's go upstairs. Yes, I said upstairs in a trailer. Follow me in. Haha. Look at this. Now you have a loft area. Now there's a few brands that have lofts. We've got brands that have just lofts. That's great. That's fantastic. Sleep 2 area, 2 people here. You've got some storage up there. You got your air conditioning unit, lots of lights. You're hooked up for other TVs and things like that, should you want to do that. But look over on the other side of the staircase. Boom, another loft. That's why they call this the double loft. That one's set up to sleep 1 other person. So you have sleeping for 3 individuals here in 2 separate, completely separate sleeping areas. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that something? I'll tell you, like I said, and the reason they do this is when you're in a unit that has 2 bedrooms on the main floor, you have to give up approximately 8 to 10 feet of area for the second bedroom, of living area for that second bedroom. This, you don't give up any living area. And we're going to go downstairs now and we're going to check it out and you're going to see how much living area we have in this unit compared to units that have 2 bedrooms on the main floor. There's also motion sensing light. You'll see that come on. There it is. Motion sensing lighting as you're coming down the stairs or up the stairs, the light turns on. Awesome, isn't it? Oh boy, isn't this something? Not only is it huge, not only is it massive, it is stunningly beautiful and well decorated. The ceiling height in here is over 8 feet tall. You have a ceiling fan. You have pendant lighting. You have a huge skylight, and you could close that down if it's too bright in here. Storage is unbelievable. Look at this pantry. Look how huge this pantry is. Isn't that something? If you're spending a lot of time out here at a seasonal campsite, you need to have the room for this. You don't want to be bringing stuff every trip. You want to set this up just like your secondary home, or in some cases even your primary home. Microwave. Massive microwave, residential. Look at the size of this. Not that tiny little box like a lot of RVs come with. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you need, but you know what? This has the full residential microwave with a fan built in. 2-speed fan. Look at your cooktop. Doesn't that look like a restaurant? Doesn't that look like a commercial grill? Electronic ignition. It's 3 burners and an oven, a big oven. Look at the size of that oven. flush mount here and mounted into the cabinets, it looks like a commercial grill, if you ask me. The solid surface countertops, just like these you find in high-end homes, right? They've gone really modern. You've got this looks like the same cabinets I have at home. I have a different countertop, but that's okay. You know what? And here, look, this weighs like 10 pounds. This is the matching solid surface sink covers, massive under-mounted stainless sink here into the solid surface countertops, and then the smaller, I think they call it a vegetable sink. I'm no expert, but that's where you rinse stuff off, I guess. And if you're not using the sink, now you can maximize your counter space. But let's be honest, there is a ton of counter space in this unit. The island gives you massive counter space. You have counter space, I don't know if you could see that over there. You can leave your Keurig there, you can leave your toaster there, whatever, and still not take up any of your counter space in this unit. Counter space over here for prep, right next to the stove where it should be. Cutting stuff up, put it in the pan. Away you go. Commercial, this all looks commercial. This is a pull down faucet on this little snaky thing here. It looks good. Water filtration. There's actually a built-in filter. You can change the cartridge. Now you've got water filtration. A lot of campgrounds don't have the best water. You can run it through a filter. Okay. This is unbelievable. Okay. Remember, towable RVs, small fridge, 6 cubic foot, 8 cubic foot maybe. I think this is 18, 20 cubic feet. I can't remember exactly, but look at this. That's the fridge alone. That's just the fridge. Double door, lots of shelves, lots of hanging cubbies here on the door. All digital controls. Freezer. Okay? What I like about this, and we're big on ice out at the lake. I don't know if people, I think a lot of people are, but we're big on ice. You can have this full of ice. You can have just ice in there because you've got a secondary freezer here for your meats, the bread, the hot dogs, the whatever you need. Okay? Unbelievable. It's just residential. Again, residential TV. That's a big TV. I think that's about 50 inches. The fireplace. Isn't that beautiful? That's a linear fireplace. It does throw heat. So you can actually heat this unit with that. You go to your campsite. What do? You pay for your campsite. You paid for electricity in there. Why don't you use the heat, the electric heat, to heat the camper? Save the propane. Save it for cooking. Stereo system built in. There's speakers outside. There's speakers inside. It's wired directly to the TV. You've got the CD player, DVD player, MP3, USB, RCMP, FBI. No, I just made that up. But there's everything. It does all that stuff. A full residential hide-a-bed. Again, everything they try to do is to make it residential. Residential hide-a-bed. This will come out to about here. You can sleep a couple people on there. Is it comfortable? It's okay. But you know what? It's not too comfortable that they're going to stay for 2 weeks. Okay? You only want them for a day or two. It's perfect for that. So there you go. Storage. Like it's unbelievable amount of storage. Look at this. This is huge. That's like the 3rd bedroom. Just kidding. Anyways, it's huge. And they latch nice. Like they really, I know you're not traveling down the road in this, but you still want something that's very good quality to just take the normal day-to-day use. Accent lighting up there, tons of lights. Your other air conditioning unit here, which is all fully ducted. Massive recliners, rocker recliners. These are those glider recliner dealies, very high end. I don't know the brand name, whatever, Peak Living. It's okay. They're comfortable. I've sat in them, I've reclined in them. I almost fall asleep in them all the time. There's accent lighting under the island. I don't know if you could see that over here on the side. There's accent lighting under the island. Yeah, I know people say, so what, blingy blingy. But you know what? If you shut the main lights off and you just want these on at nighttime for either ambience or just for a little bit of light rather than blind everyone with the big LED lights, it's not a problem. You got that and that up there. The kitchen table here, this does extend. So you can, first of all, you got a little bit of storage in here for maybe napkins, a crib board, playing cards, whatever. This pulls out for an extension, and then you've got a longer table. Put it away when you're not using it to keep it out of the way. Your chairs, they're totally freestanding. You want to use them over here for conversation, you do that. It's not a problem. And you've got storage underneath. Whoops, sorry. You got storage underneath. Again, napkins, tablecloth, whatever you need. Huge windows. We put the blinds down because there's people out there, you know, they're all just mulling about out there, you know, they're looking to get into this unit. But anyways, we put the blinds down so you can also see how tastefully decorated everything is. Look at these little curtainettes, whatever you call them. I don't know. I'm not a decorator, but they look nice, right? The valance is over top. Looks fantastic. Very well decorated. One thing we didn't look at yet, let's go back to the bathroom. Pan around too in this camera, up the loft up top. Like, look at that. If you're worried about, hey, where's my kids? I got to see what they're doing. You can see. But you know what? You could pull a curtain too if you want to block them right out or whatever. You got that. Isn't it amazing? 8-foot ceilings in here. The unit is it's 8.5 feet wide. Most trailers are 8 feet wide, and you're lucky to be about 6'6" to 6'10" ceilings. Some go to 7 foot. This is 8-foot ceilings and over 8.5 feet wide. 3 big slide outs. Back to the bathroom. Residential, residential, residential. I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm not gonna have a shower, don't worry about that, but look at this. Nice glider doors. I've got plenty of room in here. I'm not a tiny guy, I'm not a huge guy, and there's more than enough room in here. Your vanity, more storage, of course. Sink, very residential, and medicine cabinet. Again, how many are not doing the medicine cabinet? One thing to point out, this is a porcelain toilet, not a plastic toilet. We know we're in some good quality here when we got a porcelain toilet. Okay? I think I can go on and on all day about this trailer. I think I'm going to stop. There's just so much to cover here. I strongly recommend that you look now at one more thing that I was told to show you. The central vac. I completely forgot about the central vac. Like I said, there's so much to see. The central vac, the hoses are under the bed. You plug it in, it'll reach the front to back, and you can vacuum up the mess inside. Central vac in a trailer. Unbelievable. Anyways, you know, all your controls here too. You got lots of light switches. You can control so many zones in the light switches, and your hot water tank is gas and electric. Again, if you're at a campsite, use the electric portion if you want. There's just so much to offer. Of course, the slide outs are automatic. The awning is power awning. All the good stuff. Okay, enough. We're done. So the very first thing I'd like to say, it's our 50th anniversary, or one of the last things I'd like to say, it's our 50th anniversary. We've been around 50 years, still family owned and operated, and we appreciate you supporting local, okay? I know you have a lot of choices, and when you're buying an RV, now more than ever, it's so important to support local. We support local. We're supporting local restaurants, local businesses, and we appreciate you supporting local as well. So contact us. You can call or text us at 204-233-4478, or you can email us at sales@gnrcw.com. Thank you very much for watching.